YouTube, I'm Josh, and this is my channel, Saki Collects. I really want to start this channel just to kind of chronicle my adventure back into the hobby of sports card collecting. As a kid, I was a huge Ken Griffey Jr. fan, collected a bunch of his cards. I probably have over 500 at this point. So maybe I'll do a video showing off that collection someday. But I really want to start this channel just to kind of do a little bit of everything. Do some product breaks, some mail day pickups, do some grading reveals. I have a good amount of cards at PSA for a while now, like probably a lot of us. So when those come back, I'll do a submission reel for those. I've gotten into sending to SGC. I really like their product and customer service so far. And this first video is actually going to be an SGC reveal. I have 15 cards that I want to show off. Got a couple 10s, some really nice ones. So I'm excited to show them off. And here we go. All right, and here is my first box back from SGC. 15 cards, sent a variety of cards, some Jordan cards from I've had since I was a kid, some newer Prism cards that I pulled myself out of packs this year. Pretty nice variety. Some really nice grades that you guys will see, and also just some grades, mostly on the Jordan cards because I've had them since I was a kid. They were a little beat up, but that was more a little bit wanting them just slab for nostalgic reasons, and also just like to seeing how tough or how lenient SGC grades. But overall, pretty happy. I do already know what these graded because I did. If you don't know, SGC scans your cards after they've been graded and sends you the scans so you could list them on eBay before you even have them in hand. I haven't done that yet with any of these, but for future submissions, I probably do plan on getting them up on eBay as quick as possible to try to flip. And I have already opened them just to check out the cases, but my next submission, I'm going to do my best not to look at SGC's website or look at the scans. So the next video will just be me opening them for the first time, seeing the grades. So I think my next one will be here within 2.5 weeks. So looking forward to that. But let's get this open. They do pack it pretty well. These cards aren't moving around. So they do a pretty good job of that. And it did come in a larger FedEx box, or excuse me, USPS box with a lot of packaging, a lot of padding. So not a real chance of these getting damaged in shipping. And this was a 10-day order. As you can see, paid $210. Let me just take this off camera for a second so I don't have my address or anything. So yeah, it ended up being, after shipping, $235 for the 10-day, and yeah, that was it. And they were really close on the 10-day, and the way I think of it as the turnaround time should be when they have the cards there, not including shipping or anything like that. So they received them and they popped 11 days after I got the confirmation email that they had received them. So a lot better than some of the other grading companies' turnaround times right now. All right, first card, and there goes my tiger. Let me fix that. I bought that tiger before they really blew up. I got the 9.5 for I think $21 on eBay. I could sell it for over $100 right now, I think. All right, first one, This one I thought was pretty close to a 10 when I first sent it off, but now that I see it, there's some. All right, and I'm back. Sorry, I got a phone call and my phone stopped recording. So, like I was saying, I thought this was really good, but I did miss, now that I look at it again, there's some chipping down here on the bottom left edge. Pretty minimal, but I don't think a 9 is a bad grade based on what I'm seeing now. But pretty happy with that. 9 silver, Players Club, mint. Next one. 95, 96 hoops, number crunchers. This one has a couple white corners, minimal, but again, I think a 9 is pretty fair. I really like this card. Just the background design, it's just a really cool card. So pretty happy with a 9. I might keep this one. Put it on eBay maybe, not sure. This was the worst grade, 7.5. These Fleer metal cards are really, really hot right now. I knew this wasn't gonna get a good grade. It's got 4 soft corners. Can see some white on the back of these corners too. This was more curious, like, what is it gonna get? Is it gonna get a 5, a 7, a 8.5? Just wasn't sure. So for the $15 to grade it, I was willing to make that investment just to see. But cool card. Probably try to sell it on eBay. I don't know. Might get $10 for it, maybe 20. But not bad. Another Jordan baseball card. 1995 Upper Deck with Harry Carey. I was hoping for maybe a 9 on this, but it does have this corner a little white. That one's a little white, but the back, this corner too, is a little white. But cool card. I think all the black in this card with Harry Carey's shirt and Jordan jersey just looks really cool with the black borders that the SGC cases have. So pretty cool. This one's kind of, there's just a Topps, not Topps Chrome, just standard Topps 70 win commemorative card. Got an 8, which is pretty decent. It's clearly off center and got some yellowing, but I was willing to give it a shot with the documentary coming out. If it, got a 9, maybe could sell it for a little bit more. But still a cool card. Jordan wearing the 11s. Best sneaker of all time, in my opinion. Got a couple pairs, different color variations of those in my closet. Cool card. NBA Hoops 95-96 Power Pellet. Very cool card. This one really tough to grade because of the foil front, just is prone to chipping on the edges. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with an 8 on this. There's a scratch right there on the E. This card actually has some sentimental value to me. I actually pulled this out of a pack, I think when I was 13 maybe. I was in the hospital and for nothing serious, but I was in the hospital for something silly I did. And somebody bought me this pack and I pulled this card. It was, so I've had this for over 20 years now. It's cool to have it slabbed. And 8's not bad. This is a pretty popular card. 90-91 hoops, 9. So this one I thought was almost perfect, except for there's a little print, I don't know, a little print imperfection. It's like a little circle, just miscoloration. But I've got a bunch more of these. I'll give them a good look over to send some more in to see if I can get a 10 in this. But nice card. And boom. There we go. I pulled several Zions out of Prism this year, but I did pull a silver, but it was so off center that it wasn't even worth grading. I ended up flipping it on eBay a couple weeks after I opened it. But Zion base 10. These are going pretty comparable to PSA 10s right now. Last I looked, it was between 500 and 600 for both SGC 10s and PSA 10s. But awesome card. Definitely going to be a hold for me. Not getting rid of this one anytime soon. Lebron 10. I think I bought this on a Facebook group for like $10. I've got another one of these that I think is actually maybe in better condition. So definitely going to send that one in. Really cool card. I like all these 2008, 2009 tops. I just like the design, the team name, tops, and the Topps Chrome versions. And some of them are still pretty cheap. Some of the other superstar players from this era are still pretty cheap in this set. So I've been picking them up. Probably see some in some upcoming mail day videos if I do some of those. But probably hold on to this one for now until I get the other one graded, see what that comes back as, and flip the lower graded one. But awesome card. And here's the big boy of the group. Steph Curry, 10 pristine. Green Pulsar, numbered 24 out of 25. Huge card. Well, huge card for me. Based on my collection right now. But yeah, I have no idea what this would comp at. The LeBron PSA 10s or the Green Pulsars are going for like over 4,000. I don't know. Maybe this can fetch 2,000, and I just don't know. Maybe I'm way off on that, but maybe 1,000. We'll see. But huge card. All right, next one. Giannis Green Prism. It's a little off center, so 9.5 mint plus, not unexpected. If you look at SGC's website, they are, for a 10, they are 55-45 centering compared to PSA, which says they'll go up to 60-40 on centering. So this was one of those kind of test cards I was going to see, because the back centering is spot on. I was just going to see like how lenient they were going to be with the centering on these Prism cards. But 9.5 still not bad. Probably $20-$25 card. Steph Silver 9.5. Centering is pretty good. Maybe a little off left to right, but I don't know. The back is pretty bad centering. you can see, like, this part right here is way bigger than this part right here. So maybe that's why they knocked it down to a 9.5. Maybe I'm missing something else, but still not a bad card. Another Steph Silver, Get Hyped, 9.5. Centering's a little tougher to gauge on these because of the design. Back looks okay. Yeah, I don't know. 9.5. Silver. Not bad. Rui Hachimura Orange Ice Prism, 9. This one I'm not too sure why it bumped all the way down to a 9. The stamp, the rookie stamp, is pretty spot on. Centering is okay, maybe a tiny bit off on the front. Centering's pretty off on the back, but that was similar to the Curry that got 9.5. Yeah, this one's even a little bit farther off, looks like. So maybe they really dinged it for the back centering. Not sure though. Orange Ice Rui. And last one, Kobe White Prism Base, 10. So this one, I'm going to reach out to their support because the stamp, or yeah, the label is off. It like slid out of the place. And I've been trying to bang it back into place and it's just not moving. So I don't know if that, I guess it must have happened during shipping. Also, this one, like, I expected a 10 out of this one. It was pristine, wiped it down, looked it over, and it looks like during the grading process there's also some smudging. Like, you can tell on the card, like, there's some smudging right there and on this side, and possibly even a fingerprint on the top right there on the card. But pretty happy with the grade. Just gonna reach out to support and hopefully they just can make it right, reslab it. No charge, hopefully. That's the only one I noticed anything wrong with the slabs though on these. So maybe just let this one slip through, or minor quality control issues. But overall, pretty happy with their site, their customer service. The slabs are sturdy, not as thick as BGS, a little bigger, like wider and lengthwise than either of the cases, BGS and PSA. But pretty happy with the experience. I'm excited to get my next order back and do a submission review. Some pretty big cards in that next one. That hopefully get some solid grades. But so yeah, that's gonna do it. Hopefully you enjoyed this reveal. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe if you would, and I'll see you next video.